the light setting correct. Maybe this. Yeah, that's better. All right. Right. I tried to do one Facebook Live just a few minutes before, and that didn't quite work out. So I'm doing this one again. So if you can see me, come and join me. Come on, let's do some hip hop together. I'm waiting here for you. Yeah, it's no fun talking to yourself. So yeah, come and join me. Share your opinions, thoughts, and today, actually, I'm talking about a question that Mike asked yesterday. He was on the Facebook Live with me yesterday, and he asked this question that does working from home result in longer hours than 9 to 5? So basically, I wanted to talk about that. That yes, it can, but what I'm going to tell you today is how to deal with beginner business overwhelm, so you can avoid the thoughts of mass murder. Yes, those thoughts are predictable if you are in that situation. So, let's get on with it. If you can see me, if you can join me, and then please do so. So let's get on with it. Yeah. So as an entrepreneur, somebody just starting off their business, some of these symptoms come with the territory. Actually, I hope you can hear me. Yeah. So, for example, you must be willing to work weekends and spare hours that you have, and most probably initially those hours or that time will not be compensated for, at least not financially. And those job duties include wearing multiple hats at any given time, like building a website or learning how to market or sell your product, etc., etc. I mean, as one person, you've got to now wear a lot of hats, as compared to a job where you were only given one thing to do. And there might be periods of stress, but only when you lose focus. And what we do certainly, I mean, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, what we do certainly isn't for faint-hearted. I mean, that's for sure. And there will be times when you'll want to throw in the towel, because that towel you've been carrying around is getting pretty rank from all of your sweat and tears. And that's to be expected, guys, because running your own business, like I said, isn't for faint-hearted. But you're not alone. Every single one of your business idols goes through same things. Stress, self-doubt, worry, and even when they seem totally at ease, because pulling it off is part of the job description of an entrepreneur, and we tend to be very good at it. We do what it takes. We improvise. We find ways to make the impossible happen, and we don't take no for an answer, even when we are so exhausted that all we want to do is sleep for 17 hours straight, right? So here are a few tips I found helpful as a parent wanting to start a business while taking care of family and not sacrificing on family time. Number one, be in the moment. So like when things start to pile up and you start to feel overwhelmed by the tasks ahead of you, don't panic. Remember to stop and be mindful of the present moment. More often than not, the anxiety and stress entrepreneurs experience is due to what they think might happen in the future, not what they're dealing with in the present. Hi, Rena. Nice of you to join me. Thank you so much. Just to let you know, today I'm just talking about how to deal with a business overwhelm when you're starting off, especially as a parent. So my number one tip is to be in the moment. You know, so how can you do that apart from practicing mindfulness? Well, you can do that by doing a total brain dump onto a piece of paper or Evernote for tech geeks like me. Hi, Nazia. Thank you for joining me. So whatever is stressing you, the project you're working on, the meeting you're preparing for, dump it all down. Secondly, stay focused. So, for example, like I said, as an entrepreneur, we're wearing a lot of hats. So you have to stay focused on one task at a time. So if currently you're working on writing your own course, for example, then just make that your focus. Forget about everything else that you're thinking. Oh, but I need to do social media updates, or I need to write more blog posts. Just stay focused on one thing. And thirdly, prioritize. So like I said, do the brain dump. Write down all the things which are on your to-do list, and then put a number against them, or put them in the priority order, what needs to be done first, in terms of what your goal is. So if your goal is to get that course created, finished, say within a week, then prioritize accordingly. And then number 4, ditch the things which don't excite you from that list, or don't serve the purpose of reaching that goal that you have set out for yourself, the short-term goal, like writing a course. And put just put a line across it. So and completely take it out of your priority list. For example, if meeting a particular someone was on the list of for business purpose or for other reason, but it doesn't excite you and you've been delaying it for days and days and weeks, let's face it, you're never gonna meet that person, right? It's never gonna happen. So just cross them out of the list, but that doesn't mean you cannot go back to things you took off that list. But the idea is that they shouldn't be on your current list, as they are doing nothing but making you feel overwhelmed. When the task is at hand is completed and you feel ready to tackle some of those things which you took off the list one at a time, then go back to it by all means. So those are mainly the 4 things I recommend when you are starting off your business and you feel overwhelmed, because we do have to wear a lot of hats, is to just stay in the moment, focus on one task at a time, prioritize, and then lastly, ditch the things which do not serve the current purpose, the current focus, your current goal. All right, so that was my A to Mike Skew, who asked this question yesterday. He was on the Facebook Live with me. Unfortunately, I don't see him today, but I will tag him to let him know I did it. So if you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section of this video below. Or better yet, join me in my group, the link to which I will leave it somewhere around this video in the comment section, facebook.com/group/Grow Business Success Club. And in there, just introduce yourself and ask away. Ask any questions, share your thoughts, opinions, your wins, anything. So I hope you can join me there. And if there isn't anything else, hi Irina, what are you up to these days? Yeah, this Facebook Live, I'm doing it quite late today because I wanted to test a few different times. But so it looks like everybody is quite busy at this time. Anyway, thanks for being on this Facebook Live with me, and I shall see you tomorrow.